Hello everybody, this is Max Farah from DexFXMarkets.com. In today's video we're going to talk about adding your Dex AtomiX to your chart. Should be quick and simple. Alright, now that you're here on TradingView.com, you have your account all set up, you have just about everything. You just need to get the chart. You've already requested from DexFXMarkets.com for the indicator. If you're watching this video and you haven't requested it yet, then it means that you got to go do that. Okay, so let's get started here. The first thing we're on here is a new chart layout. And they all start out looking like this. I have some extra things on here because, again, I'm not new to this game. But let's clean up this chart real quick. And there's only one thing we have to do. Over on the left-hand side, you'll see a bunch of tools over here, but you'll also see it says volume. This is another indicator that comes default with the system here for TradingView. I'm going to kick that, okay? Just get that off of there. And now this is going to leave everything kind of set up right here like this. You may have yours set up in default a little bit different, but that's for other videos. However you have it, try to use candles, get your charts on. Start with AutoUSD with a 5-minute chart. Make sure that everything's sort of preset to this factor. If you like the dark over the light theme, you can go to the 3 little lines up here and go to dark theme, or you can have light theme. I prefer dark because it's easier on the eyes for me, but yet I'm old. Okay, so now that we have our chart sort of beginner set up, we're going to come up here to indicators. Now sometimes if your screen is really tiny, you might see only FX, okay? So keep that in mind. So if you only see FX, we're looking for FX indicators and strategies, okay? I'm going to click on that. Now I'm going to come down to where it says invite only scripts. If you have not requested it, there'll be nothing here, okay? If you're a Dex AtomiX member, you will have Dex AtomiX and Dex Atomic for Nadex. You'll have all 3 of these. If you're a Dex AtomiX member, you'll only have the 2. And if you're a Dex Atomic for Nadex, you only have the 1. But if you're only a Dex AtomiX, you won't be seeing this video anyway. This is for Dex AtomiX people. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to click on where it says Dex AtomiX once, and it's going to add it up here to the top left, as you kind of see just right there. And a few things begin to happen. It's set up in the default value, so you're going to see a little bit of green back here. That means good. If it wasn't set on the right time frame, it would look like this, kind of red and no bueno, right? So back to 5 minutes. Now that we have it set up, let's just go down here and look at the Dex AtomiX. We have it all set here. Here's a few values to look at your indicator. It'll have some of the beginning default information here. When you change that information in a variable set here under this little cog wheel, you'll see that some of this information will change as well. You can also click the hide button if you have multiple other indicators going or whatever, but I don't know why you were using those. You should only be using this one. Okay, you might see his source code, but you won't be able to see it if you click it because it is an invite only and protected source code. There's a little X here for remove and a little section here for more. Okay, you can hide it, you can copy it, there's like all these little object tree, like if you're drawing on the chart, there'll be objects and all that kind of stuff. But now that you have it set to your chart, let's do one last thing. Let's save it. Now, in my best suggestion, when you hover over the unnamed section up here to the top right, you'll see a little cloud with an arrow. Now what this will do is this will save. You click on that, it'll save this default that you have it right now. But what I want to do is click on the little down arrow where it says manage charts, and I want to do rename. When I do that, I'm going to be able to rename my system right here. Now I'm going to name it Dex AtomiX in this process. The reason being is because I don't want it to do anything else. I don't just be renamed. I want to know what it is, right? I have 3 charts named. Well, now 4 with this demonstration. But I have Dex AtomiX, Dex Atomic, and Dex AtomiX. And I've starred, which makes it my favorite, I've starred the Dex AtomiX. And this will be important for you later on, especially if you're dealing with Xenon and using the TradingView system inside that as well for later. So I'm just going to click X right now, and I'm going to actually select my load here as that. And clicked on the wrong one, dummy. Load Dex AtomiX. Okay. Now, if you've if you have a multiple system, multiple loadout system, and you have that availability, if I click on load, you'll see little X's by stuff. If you don't want something here, you could just click the X and it's gone. Confirm it, yes, and now I just have, oh, let me hit my share again, and this is the one I want. That's it. That's simple. We'll see you in the next video. I'm Max, this is Dex, and as always, trade well.